Hi, this is Russell Scabetti, and I am broadcasting for thebusinessofsports.com. I'm trying another video blog post out today. It's going to be running on Tuesday. Normally I would do this on my flip cam, but I'm having some technical difficulties, so we're going to use Ustream for this one. Hopefully everything works out well if you're watching this. Now, you probably noticed that I have not been writing as much on the blog lately, and that's completely my fault. I've been so overwhelmed with work and other things that I've kind of let that slide. Luckily, we've had some great guest posts lately from Amanda Miller and from Jamie Axe. So I'm hoping that hopefully in the coming weeks that's going to change. We're going to get writing a lot more. But in the meantime, I thought, let's have some fun. I'm always looking for different things that inspire me to write on different sports business topics. And sometimes it'll be an email I get. Sometimes it will be a news story I read. Well, today I got a couple of marketing pieces of direct mail. Everyone gets marketing pieces in the mail, flyers, advertisements, letters, bills, everything. But I looked at these two today and I thought, well, let me use these as material. What can we learn from these direct mail pieces that might be relevant in sports? Can we apply some of the ideas that these direct mail pieces use? And I'm just kind of brainstorming with you. I don't have the answers right now. I'm going to kind of going through it as I'm talking to you all now. So the first piece is an advertisement for a local auto dealer, and I know it's going to be a little hard to see on the screen, but it's an advertisement that takes the form of a check, like a fake check. This is a very common tactic for auto dealers, for banks trying to get you to opt into credit programs, things like that. Considering how many of these I receive, I have to believe that they're fairly effective. In this case, this is one, it's trying to look like what will be a rebate for a car, assuming I go buy this particular car from a dealer. Now, was this something that we can apply in sports? Is this a direct mail tactic that could work? I'm thinking about it, and actually there's one thing that comes to mind is a refund or rebate to people that upgrade from one plan to another. Someone that maybe goes from a mini package to a full package. You can communicate with your mini plan holders, maybe even during the season, and give them a mid-season opportunity to upgrade and apply a rebate towards future playoff tickets, towards merchandise in the store, and they can take this out and fill it in or mail it back, and that would be the way that they opt into this particular upgrade program. Do it during season, off season. I don't know, I think that could be an interesting tactic. Now, the only thing is also, I think there's a downside with this approach, because in case you couldn't tell, I actually have to tape this back together, because when I get these in the mail, my first instinct is to just rip them in half and throw them out. So I guess it's a trade-off. It's an interesting tactic. If you do it branded as a sports team, it might get someone's attention because people are mostly used to getting this from car dealers or financial institutions. So it might be something worth trying out on a small scale, seeing what your redemption is like, and applying it to a larger mailing. The other direct mail I got is from one of my favorite companies, my new favorite companies, which is Netflix. I used to be a Netflix subscriber a long time ago, and when they increased their video streaming options, I signed back up and love the product. And Netflix tends to have very passionate consumers. People love their Netflix products. They're always offering referral programs, incentives to get your friends and family to join. Everyone else I know on their program is very happy with it. So, naturally, their direct mail piece, which looks like one of their red envelopes, actually inside contains 4 different cards. Here, and I'll pull one off. It says, free 1-month trial, and the whole mailer is designed for friends and family. Now your friends and family can enjoy Netflix too. So why couldn't this work as well? So every team runs referral programs where you're offering incentives. It could be access to other games, upgraded to club seats, suites, access to the field, behind-the-scenes looks, merchandise, coupons, autographed materials, collectibles. There's all different things that you can do as an incentive to refer someone. But most of the time, referral programs are more email-based, web-based, But there's no reason, especially if you're a team that has a lot of ticket sales and you're already particularly strong in one area where you don't necessarily need to market as much to new prospects. This is a way that you can leverage your relationship with your current customers and use that to generate those incremental sales that you need to reach sellout, to sell premium seats, to make sure that you have people in the pipeline for next year when next year's renewals come up. So it's an interesting approach. And like I said, and they do it well, so that way it's not just referring one person. There's actually 4 of these cards all in the mailer. So easy to give to someone to redeem. In fact, hopefully, you'll see there's actually a promo code on the card, which is kind of hard to see. But you have a website on the card, a code to use, and it's also not only a referral program, but it's a data collection program. One of the problems with referral programs a lot of time is it's, I referred this guy, didn't you remember I referred him? You know, I should be eligible for a prize. Maybe they're referring people that are already in your system, but the data is a little different. So having a program like this where the person receiving the card can actually go online and enter in their own information is really easy to track the new customer and tie them back to the person that referred them without having to have a phone call or an email in the middle. So I think this is actually a pretty neat way of generating referral business, and definitely something that can be applied to sports. So that's where this where my inspiration came from today, these 2 different direct mail pieces that I got in the mail. And the nice thing is, one of the points of this is that everyone's used to the same types of flyers and postcards and direct mail pieces that teams use. So it's good every now and then to look outside of the sports industry and think to yourself, well, what is the financial services? What are automobile services? What are medical services? What are these other industries doing that are working? And let's see if we can take a piece here and take a piece there and apply it to our industry. So that's it for me today. Like I said, I'm really going to try to start writing some more, maybe do a little more video blogging. I think this is fun. Meanwhile, keep visiting the website, thebusinessofsports.com. I'm always looking for guest contributors too, so if you're interested in writing a piece, you've got something you want to talk about, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching the video, and come back to the site soon. Take care.